Doing some laundry. I did it the other day, but it was mostly the clothes, and usually I do the clothes and the bedding together. Hold on, the way I'm sitting, just like digging in. Okay. I don't think I'm getting thicker. I'm just a little bloated because I'm just at that part of my cycle. About to probably have my cycle, honestly. I'm supposed to be. Well, yeah, today was the day to do mostly the bedding. And today I did this somatic exercise that's for your liver, like helping you like express and bring out the feelings that are like trapped in your liver and your kidneys, and I think your bladder. I posted it to my stories on my Instagram. So I did that because like I stretched. It's like my regular stretch day, so I did the regular stretching and then did that. And I expected to actually feel more, or I expected that there would be more in there, like, which there wasn't. I did tear up some, but then it activated my light language / Reiki, so I did some of that, and I think that helped. I think that like helped release more. Oh, my stomach is like super tight. My stuff that I'm wearing is tight. And I don't even look bigger. It's just like you can feel it. And that's not a bad thing. It's just that my clothes are annoying, and clothes are really annoying. So they don't stretch with you. But what happened was I did sweat a lot. So that's a good sign too, you know. And I was like, well, I feel really good today, as opposed to like I felt good to yesterday for the most part, and then but the other days were not. But I think it was only because I had to cut somebody off, and I cut them off, and I feel better because of that. I just realized my window over there says 777. But sometimes you can't cut them off right away. Like, in spite of, like, there's two different times where I felt. There's two different times recently that I asked the universe to, like, break the thing. Like if it's not in my highest good, then you take care of it. But honestly, if it's supposed to do that, it will. But sometimes you're the one who's supposed to be like, look, this is not for me. So like, you're co-creating, or you're co-captain with the universe. So the universe it just depends on the situation. Like for these two things, like the house and the guy that I was talking to, they weren't an absolute no necessarily, I guess. Like in the past, like my past self would have fit myself in there, forced it. I mean, it wasn't like completely misaligned, I want to say. I don't know. It depends. But it wasn't a fuck yes. So that's the thing. It's like sometimes the universe will be like, okay, yeah, but if you're asking me to do that, then you should do that, you know. But it's like, because it's the cycle of settling that you have to break, and also standing up for yourself, and also not people pleasing. So that's like, those are all those cycles. Choosing you and what you truly want. So like those are the first two times that I've ever had the universe like, no, I'm not gonna break this, but I'm gonna make you break it yourself, because you don't surely want it. Like, you know, it's not in your highest good. One thing about me, I don't trap people. So if they want to leave or like they want to do whatever, like I don't stand in their way. Like you're gonna do what you want to do anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not something I do. Like other people have tried to trap me and shit. But like, I don't know. Like yesterday we went to see my brother. My mom actually officially went to look at the house just to see what it looked like. My brother's like, Because she did tell my brother, but I think he asked her why, but he didn't ask me why. I don't know what she said to him, but he was just like, well, you guys aren't married, you can, because like we were looking around, he's like, did you pick out your house, your rooms? And I was like, we're not staying, remember, we're not moving in, remember. But he's like, oh yeah, well, you guys aren't married, you can, like, one of our moms that live there is like, well, I told her I would stay where I'm at, she could, like, I'm not trapping anybody, like, I didn't tell her to be like, I didn't tell her to stay, like, he's like, well, there you go. And my mom's like, she can't afford to live on her own. And my mom, he's like, well, can't you pay the rent there? And she's like, well, I can't afford it paying rent here and there, like, you know, like, so it's like, my mom's like, no, honestly, it would not be, I don't know, if she wanted to, she could, but I honestly feel like if she really wanted to, she probably would. But, like, she's not comfortable with the whole thing either, so. Yeah, I don't know. Also, me and my mom are actually breaking this, like, generational, like, cycles together, I feel like. Like, so, like, she's more, like, we're more supportive and there for each other than we ever were. Like, she was not saying that she was a terrible mom, saying, and I know I have, like, videos, like, the times that I had cut her off, that I had a lot of anger and stuff to work through, you know, like the way she wasn't there for me. I worked through it, and it's helpful that, now this was supposed to be a shorter video, but you know me, I worked through it, but also her and I have never had like a 2 of cups and an equal exchange. Because we just didn't understand each other. She didn't understand me, but because I understand her and understand me more. I don't know. Also, I think it's partially because I had cut her off before, and she might be afraid of me doing that again. But it's like, I'm not going to, as long as you try. The thing is people don't need to be afraid that I'm just going to walk away from them. The thing, as long as you're trying, and you're communicating, and just respect me and yourself, and so, like, that's all that I ask for. Like, it's really not that hard to stay in my life, but my mom is doing, you know, she's not, and it's not not at her expense, although she does have those people-pleasing things, which is fine, and we all have struggled with certain things. It's like a generational thing, so I don't blame her for that. But, like, yeah, anyways, and I think I'm gonna have to make another video, really, like, because my laundry's probably almost done anyways, but I'll just make the next one.